Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in for another video. We have one of the most anticipated releases from the 2023 Bassmaster Classic, the Sleeper Craw from Megabass. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright ladies and gents, this is by far one of the biggest anticipated releases of this year. This is the Megabass Sleeper Craw. When they released this craw a few months ago to public knowledge, I was excited but a little skeptical at the same time. As you guys know, Megabass is known for making some awesome lures and products, but I was a little skeptical on how the plastic might hold up, especially the craws. At $9.99, you get what's in front of you. You get one of these bad boys, and this is all you get. So this is out of the package, ready to go, fully rigged up, and so let's talk about it. It comes in one size. It comes in at 3 inches, 18 different colors, and they all weigh at 5/8 ounce. So this is a one size package for now, at least. So the real question is, how do you use this thing? Well, quite honestly, this is going to be fished just like a jig. You're going to fish off the bottom, and you're going to fish it on a lot of cover, docks, laydowns, anything you would really fish a jig in a similar type situation. The cool thing about this craw is it's designed to rest in an upwards motion. So the claws have a pocket in it, just like this, and this allows air to get into the pockets, and it makes the lure sit up just like this. So there's a sense of buoyancy that comes from the claws that make it sit up and get into its natural fighting defense, just like how craws do naturally. So it creates a unique action. So when you're fishing off the bottom, this thing is going to sit up like this, and these claws are going to sit upright, and it's going to give it a really natural look. So that is a pretty cool design from Megabass. The body has a hollow cavity, and I'm going to show you that really quickly here. So this is where the body of the cavity is, and it's got a hook right here. You can't even tell. It's got a hook right here, and this whole thing is hollow. And when you get a bite, this thing collapses down, and now you get the hook exposed. So this gives you a really nice setup for some good hookup ratios. It's supposed to keep it as weedless as possible, so that way it doesn't get snagged. But the best thing about it, again, comes to the claws. This bait is pretty much useful or useless without the claws, because this is all the action right here. The claws are going to give us some buoyancy. You know, if there's any kind of, wake in the water, this is going to be flashing up and down. It's going to give it a lot of action in it, and this is basically most of the lure. So the question is, over the next course of how many fish would you be able to catch with these two sets, or one set I should say, with this one set of claws? I'm going to kind of test it out a little bit and see, it's pretty good. I didn't think it was going to be have this much elasticity. And so it's made out of a different plastic, as you can tell from most Megabass lures, and gives it a really unique, again, this is almost, it's not as elastic as Z-Man, some of the Z-Man products, but this is pretty unique, and I really like this. I think this is going to hold up to a lot of fish, and I think this is going to, over time, catch you a lot of fish, and get a lot of usage out of it. And that was the biggest thing I was skeptical about. And when I got this out of the packaging and I was playing with it, Megabass proved me wrong. And I'm really excited to be using these guys now, especially compared to when I was before getting it, because I was very skeptical of the claws being too soft or not being durable enough in that kind of situation. As you can tell, this thing is pretty durable, and I can get a lot of stretch in this thing, which is pretty amazing. So I really like this. I'm going to bring in the Dark Sleeper, and I'm going to bring in the Sleeper Gill to kind of compare in terms of size to give you guys a good reference. So let's start with the dark sleeper. This is a dark sleeper, and this is the sleeper craw. So again, both 3 inches. And I'm going to throw on the sleeper gill over there too as well. And so these are the sizes for comparisons. Let's turn it the other way. And so now you get a good reference of the sleeper gill, the sleeper craw, and the dark sleeper. This is the trifecta of the sleeper series, guys. So definitely some awesome lures here, and I can't wait to be using this guy right now. So really excited to be using these guys out on the water. I was skeptical at first, but after having it in hand and playing with it and testing the claws, I think it's going to hold up, and time will tell on how that actually is going to be over the next couple of months. But that pretty much sums up the video of the sleeper craw, guys. If you guys have an opportunity to fish this lure and you catch some monster bass with it or anything on it, drop a comment, shoot me some photos. Definitely excited to see some of the catches and seeing how this bad boy really works this year. As always, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video so you guys stay alerted, and also make sure you guys stay up. You guys stay on for some close-up shots. We'll see you guys in the next video.